just off the 405 freeway in downtown Los Angeles. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, between the Laker girls, the purple and gold, all the banners, all the celebs, you better stay focused.
Ed, are you reading my mind right now? There's a reason why I'm late to the game. Those Hollywood parties, nothing better. But let's get it on the court.
No distractions here tonight. Let's do this thing. Controlled by the Philadelphia 76ers. Brunson to Allen. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Goes to the right side to Davis. Knocked loose. Sixers have it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Not that time.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Tough make through traffic.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Brunson to Tobias Harris. Here comes the screen. Grayson Allen to Tobias Harris. 4-3. His first effort off the mark. To James. Sets him up. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Brunson to Embiid. Lobs it up. Flushes down the slam.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Los Angeles has the basketball. To Davis. Anthony Davis. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Brunson to Tobias Harris. Joel Embiid with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Harris to Embiid. Joel Embiid. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Richardson, not that time. Rondo with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Deep left corner. Oh, he had him there for a second. Here comes the screen. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Embiid. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Sixers control it. Brunson to Tobias Harris. Surveys the floor. No good, but 2 shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Across the timeline comes James. It's a 1-point game, 13-12. And a throwdown. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Brunson to Embiid. Richardson to Tobias Harris. Can't connect.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Embiid to Richardson. Josh Richardson missed his first. That one goes.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Missed the second as well. Lakers ball. To James. Can't connect from in close. To Brunson. LeBron with it up top. Leads 3. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
To Brunson. Richardson. Joel Embiid. Looking good. 4 for 5.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Now a steal by Philly. Brunson to Embiid. Shot from the lane won't go. Second effort. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds. With the agilities of a guard, he can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Joel Embiid. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Davis. Off the assist.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points. That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look.
To Tobias Harris. Embiid. To Tobias Harris. Won't go. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Lakers come up with it. To Kyle Kuzma. Knocked loose. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Tobias Harris. Embiid. Has a chance, and that's rebounded by the Lakers. That's rebounded by Philadelphia. To Embiid. And the finish at the rim.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards... Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. To Davis. Trying to cash in, and he's fouled. Davis going to the line for two.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Oops, he missed the first one.
Into the game for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Grayson Allen. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Los Angeles, they have it. To Davis. No, I missed a short one there.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Screen coming. Grayson Allen to Horford. Big finish at the rim.
Had a difficult first quarter. Couldn't really find his rhythm, but you got 3 more left to play.
It's Cook with the basketball. Lead is 2. Here comes the screen. To Davis. Anthony Davis. He's now 5 for 6.
When things click, they click. That's good offense right there.
To Allen. the assist.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers. Here comes the screen. This for the tie. First quarter's complete. The Lakers have the lead. Second quarter set to begin. Some impressive shooting numbers. Jay, is that good offense, or is it, dare we say, bad defense?
I don't know if I'm watching an all-star game or a regular season game, because I'm telling you right now, Ed, if it was the regular season, which it is, by the way, you probably want to see some teams play some defense.
Pick up, pick up.
Brunson. And counted at the rim.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Brunson. Going to launch beyond the arc. And it's Davis for the rebound. Driving right to the basket. Slam dunk.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Rises for the slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Brunson. Terrific vision. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Lakers at the controls right now. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Davis.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Shot won't go. Brunson to Horford. Navigates through traffic but can't finish. To Davis. And Cousins is fouled. Boogie going to the line. He's going to shoot two.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
DeMarcus Cousins at the line for two shots. For his career, 73%. Able to convert on both free throws.
Come on, y'all, let's go get it. It's on it.
Los Angeles has the basketball. To Cousins. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
DeMarcus Cousins, couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far.
Oh, you been in the gym, huh?
Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Here we go, here we go.
To Tobias Harris.
Right.
To Allen.
Cut it.
Brunson to Tobias Harris.
Right, go.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Missed it.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Al Horford going to the line to shoot 2.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
For LA, number 23.
2 for 2 on that trip. Rondo into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Has a look. Count the basket.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
To Allen. Here comes the screen. Grayson Allen to Horford. Stuffs it down with authority.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
James to Davis. 3 in the key. To Allen. Horford to Brunson. There it is, Al Horford. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Nice pass to set things up.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Off the mark. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Rondo to the basket, but he can't finish. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. To James. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Anthony Davis snatching it out of the air.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
From long range. No good. Gets it in the right corner. Has a chance. Look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down, Ed, when you come into my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
Brunson to Horford. Here comes the screen. Horford. Textbook defense. To James. Davis. Al Horford sends it away. For 3. Off the mark. No good. Deep 3 at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Lakers have the advantage on the scoreboard at halftime. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The 76ers have dug themselves a bit of a hole after 2 quarters. They've been scrapping, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. These are the guys getting buckets for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Assists.
The Philadelphia 76ers struggled to play the angles and allowed too many passing lanes to exist. However, some credit has to go to their opponents for the way they move the ball. They've been taking advantage of this situation.
Player of the half.
Anthony Davis has been a defensive force in this matchup. If he's not stealing the ball, he's swatting it. And that combination has made for an incredible half.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
That's me. I got ball. I got ball. It's all me.
To Cousins. Trying to cash in, just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Fires the 3. They have to keep him in their grasp.
And the game flow in the second half is completely different than the first. That first half equals out of sight, out of mind. Way to recalibrate in the locker room and find your rhythm back on the court.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
Eric Gordon's got 2 shots coming. A career 81% free throw shooter. Nope, first one does not go. Missed the second, 0 for 2. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
To Cousins. Joel Embiid swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Green, I got your help.
To Cousins. Brunson to Tobias Harris. Deep right corner. Able to convert inside. Nice pass to get things going.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Brunson to Embiid. Grayson Allen to Embiid. Grayson Allen to Brunson. Embiid knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Ed, body control is everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
Joel Embiid with a chance at a 4-point play. Hasn't missed yet. You can count that one a 4-point play. It's James controlling the offense. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. To Tobias Harris. LeBron James pins it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James.
I'll say this, great young talent, but needs to really start making better decisions and protecting the ball.
Grayson Allen. To Richardson. Lets it fly from long range. Message received. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
The assist from number 32.
To Brunson. Richardson. LeBron James sends it away.
Sent a message on that one there.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
Brunson to Embiid. Kicks it around the perimeter to Tobias Harris. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
And your big is the one making that happen. Every time he's involved in a PNR, he's slipping it, forcing that guy from the weak side to come down to help. Quick skip passes equal threes in the bank.
And he drains it.
Come on, you knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
To James. Davis. Add 2 points to the board.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Sixers have the basketball. Curling inside. Short jumper misses. To James. And scores.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Nothing going here on that drive. Harris to Embiid. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. So possession stays with Philadelphia. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Number 9, Kyle Quinn. Subbing in for the Lakers. Number 15, DeMarcus Cousins.
Embiid to Brunson. Has a look. Gets a shot up off the mark. Count the basket at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
And draws the foul.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Knocks down the first. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Brunson to Allen. Harris to Embiid. Brunson to Allen. 4-3. He was crowded. Grayson Allen off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. DeMarcus Cousins rejects it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To Allen. Here comes the screen. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Ah, rocking the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Now pass stolen by the Sixers. To Allen. Anthony Davis with the block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
And he hits.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
To Allen. Down low for Harris. Got a piece.
Blocking so many shots only gives you...
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Rondo. Doesn't have the touch. No good. The follow won't go either. Grayson Allen to Embiid. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. Davis. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Anthony Davis at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. knocks it down from mid-range.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Goes to the right side.
Screen coming, screen coming.
Screen coming. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Has a chance. That's no good.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
To Danny Green. The pass set it all up.
But did you see the way he was able to do it, Ed? Did you see him constantly probe the defense by maintaining his dribble? Ultimately, if you keep your eyes on all the other defenders, they will lose track of where the ball is. That's where you slip a quick pass in for an easy dime. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Substitution being made in this one.
For the Los Angeles Lakers, number 7, JaVale McGee.
Short jumper off the mark. To Danny Green. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
Danny Green at the line for 2 shots. A career 81% free throw shooter. Misses the first.
That's going in, baby.
And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Sixers control it. To Allen. Screen coming.
Right.
Sizing up the defense. Grayson Allen. Shot clock winding down to Allen. Trying to cash in. And McGee there for the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
First try, no good.
For the Philadelphia 76ers.
Oh, he missed. And a putback slam.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Grayson Allen has a look. And McGee there for the rebound. Great dish to set it up. Has a chance? Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one. Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions.
Number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
He gets it.
Way to hit.
The assist from number 19.
To Davis. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Anthony Davis trying to cash in on the three-point play, shooting 66% in this contest. To Richardson. Jumper's good.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Lakers ball.
Here we go. I got him. I got him. I'm here. I'm here. I'm that shot. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You sure you want to do this? Sure?
And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. Los Angeles Lakers are in penalty.
Richardson. Here's a chance from long range. He was all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
The assist from number 32.
Long heave from three-quarters court. That ends the third quarter. So far, it's been all Lakers. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Sixers have the basket.
Subbing in for the 76ers, number 33, Tobias Harris. Stepping in for
To Allen.
number 32.
Left.
Going to launch beyond the arc. And the rebound taken in by Davis. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And Jay, they call the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 4. Los Angeles Lakers are at the
Harris.
Shoot it. Right.
To Allen.
Screen.
Knocked loose. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Eric Gordon. It remains Sixers basketball. Horford to Tobias Harris. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's going to be out of bounds. Shot clock violation. Los Angeles, they have it. To James. Second effort. Trying to cash in. Deep two there, won't go. To Tobias Harris. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. There it is, Al Horford. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Here's Rondo with it. His guys holding the big lead. Has a look. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
To Tobias Harris. The drive right to the basket. Anthony Davis. Huge block. Ooh, 5 now. There's the toss. Now a steal by Philly.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Grayson Allen. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
To James. Beyond the arc for 3. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
To Tobias Harris. LeBron James able to recover with the block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball.
Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
To Tobias Harris. Here comes the screen. Harris to Horford. Scores from the post.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Into the front court comes Rondo. His guys hold a commanding lead. Deep right corner. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Harris. Probing the defense. Not done yet. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
They'll get it down to Davis. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Deep left corner. Grayson Allen. Wide open look, won't go. That misses with 2 seconds to go. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers came away with the victory in this one, and the way they attacked the rim was outstanding. Not only is the dunk a high percentage shot, It's also a great way to test the confidence of the defense. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers. The 76ers couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Check out the leading scores for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Field goals.
The Los Angeles Lakers were allowed a few missteps because of how much better they shot the ball when compared to the opposition. They were rewarded for their accuracy for sure.
Player of the game.
Anthony Davis gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in this game. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the upcoming games for the Los Angeles Lakers. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.